what we're learning in this video is how to understand how to trim through Afro hair. Is one of the big things that people struggle with, because when you go to hairdressing course, you don't have a client like this that anybody's going to be teaching you how to cut Afro hair with. And typically we start with the training head with the long straight hair, and thereafter you then have clients who have relaxed hair come in and trim their hair, and so that just carries on. So you never really do have a client with Afro hair walk in and say, trim my hair. Apart from that, the teachers don't know nothing about Afro hair. Trust me, I went to hairdressing school and I was amazed how they don't know anything about it, because it's not one of those things you see people go and learn. Anyway, so this is what we're going to be learning, understanding how to really get a good look at this and how to do the work. So the first thing you have to think of is a hedge. You know, when you have a hedge and then the grass is just growing everywhere and you don't know how to go about trimming it off, it is a trim. So you're trimming to see that the hair, the hedge remains same length. But if you were to pull through that hedge, you're going to find that some of them will still be longer and some will be shorter. So similar to Afro hair, when you trim, make sure you understand that the hair you're cutting off is a certain length. That doesn't necessarily mean that when we finish and we try to put all of them, they're going to be exactly the same length. That's not what's going to happen. So first you have to comb the hair through, create them into sections. And so I have sections here, and I'm going to just start from any section that I feel like, and I'm going to use what I've started with to be my guide. By combing it through, make sure you hold the hair down at the base so that you're not yanking the hair from the base. Remember, our hair is attached to our body, it's connected to the nerves, and that's why when you pull hair it hurts, because it's pulling from the nerves. Okay, so you hold and you comb, and that gives you hold and comb, and that gives you the understanding of the length of the hair. You see that? Remember, we always experience shrinkage in natural hair. The minute air comes into our hair, it starts to shrink. And we just did a video about how things not to do with Afro hair. Leave it on its own and it will shrink. So you see that when you comb, it releases it, it shows its length, and the minute you let it go for some time, it starts to shrink.